Welcome back, ISANA Middle School students and families. And for those of you that are new to our school, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Randy Pauly, and I have the honor of being your principal here at ISANA Middle School. And I want to welcome you on behalf of all of our staff to a new school year. A couple of things that I want to cover real quick as we prepare for open house. And if you see this after open house, that's fine. Good things to know as we go into the year. As you're visiting classrooms tonight, please know that you can pick up a schedule for your student in the Blue Jacket Commons or what we call the Media Center. Please visit classrooms, but know that the teachers cannot visit with every student or family. Every grade level, we have between 170 and 200 students, and there's a lot of students and teachers, and we just can't do that. But it's a night where we can visit with our friends and see where we're going to be. Also know that your locker numbers will be on your student schedules. For 6th and 7th grade students, in addition to your locker number, you'll also have your combination on that schedule. And for 8th grade students, there will be a school provided lock in your locker. That lock is assigned to you. And what we want you to do is make sure that you're using that lock so you're always following the Blue Jacket way and being responsible for your stuff. Please, with that in mind, keep your combinations to your locks private. You don't need to share that with your friends. The more people you share it with, the more unsecure that stuff will be. When you get here tonight, there are some services set up in the cafeteria. You can visit with our health office staff. Our nurse, Miss Winger, will be in there as well as food service staff, transportation staff, and then also staff from Lighthouse Child and Family Services. So feel free to stop in at the cafeteria and avail yourself of those services. Just a reminder, our instructional day this year is about 30 minutes later than it was previous to last year. 8:40 is when school starts. The first period starts. That's our start of our instructional day. And 3:26 bell ends our day. With that in mind, we have an 8:15 bell. So students that are here prior to then will be able to go to their lockers at 8:15. And then the 8:30 bell will allow the students to go to their classrooms. Prior to 8:30, teachers are in meetings and working in their classrooms. So we can't have students in the classrooms prior to that. 8:30 is also the time when buses are scheduled to get here and drop off bus riders. Also, please remember, if you are going to have your student here prior to 8:15, please use the link that I've provided in the bulletins and weekly parent news to register your child for supervision. Real quickly, and I'll jump over to 6th or 7th and 8th grade schedules in a little bit. I've already sent a recording out for 6th grade students, welcoming them and their parents. So I'll quickly go over there to 7th grade students. So one of the things you want to see, 7th grade students, when you look at your schedule, you'll have your name on top. You'll have your locker number right here, as well as the combination for that locker. Please, and those locks are built into the locker, so you will have to remember that locker combination, but you've got time to do that. This is also the 7th grade bell schedule. The bells are pretty similar for all the class periods for all grade levels, but right around lunchtime it changes a little bit. We have 46-minute classes this year, a 36-minute lunch, and then we also have added stat time at the end of the day. And stat time will be there for all of our students, and that's kind of like an advisory. For example, in 8th grade, we have 200 students. And while we want our staff members, our teachers to know those 200 students, by having an advisory or stat class, that gives our teachers the opportunity to get to know those students in that class even better and be responsible, be responsible for that class more than ever, so that we know our students as well as possible. What will happen is students will be in their period 7, and then at 2:58 we just transition from whatever class that is to stat class, and that will be the same for all students. In The 8th grade schedule is very similar to the 7th grade schedule. One thing you'll notice from this student schedule is they have a study hall here. The reason they have a study hall is because this student is not in band or choir or in 8th grade. All of our non-music students in 7th and 8th grade have study hall in their day. One of the things that I want to mention with this is email is the way that we communicate most often with families. So it's critical for our success to have families make sure that they check family access to ensure that the parent emails in family access are accurate. The thing that we're doing this year that we've worked on in the last couple of years is students are also able to email their parents. We opened it up. We have special permissions in the email for students to be able to email from their Google accounts to their parent email addresses, but only to those parent email addresses. So if the parent's email address is not accurate, then the student won't be able to email them. So please do everything you can to make sure that your email is correct in the system. One thing I want to mention here is all of our students will be getting new Chromebooks this year. Students in 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade will all have new Chromebooks. What's really important for students to understand is these new Chromebooks were purchased with the intent that they would be the students' Chromebooks for their entire middle and high school career. So 8th grade students getting Chromebooks this year, you will have those this year and for the following 4 years of high school. 7th grade students will have them this year, next year, and the 4 years from of high school. And 6th grade, the same thing. So please, please, please take care of your Chromebooks. Be responsible for them, and they will last a really long time. And to wrap up, again, tonight, 5:30 to 6:30, we have 6th graders coming in, 7 to 8 o'clock, 7th and 8th graders. Tuesday, September 7th is the first day of school for our 6th graders and our 8th grade web leaders. And then in the afternoon, students in 7th and 8th grade that are new to IMS, we're asking them to come in, if at all possible, at 12:30, and then they can stay until the end of the day. If they're bus riders, they can take the bus home. But we're asking them to come in as a way to ease them into their new school. We'll do a welcome for those students, and then we'll have them rotate through all of the content area classes so they know where to go the next day, which is Wednesday, September 18th or September 8th, when all of our students will be in the building. In addition to this slide deck, I will also share with you a school map that is updated as of this morning so that you can have that to help better plan your day. Thank you, everyone.